Voilà. Ah, mais on dirait un bruit de mitrailleuse.
It's a bit like machine gun fire.
Oui. Voilà, merci aux photographes d'avoir réalisé cette performance de prendre en photo un téléphone.
Performance, taking a photo of a telephone. Good morning, Jean-Luc Godard. It's Gérard Lefort speaking. How are you? Hello.
Mais c'est la moustache.
It's my mustache. That's why you didn't recognize me. It's Viva Zapata.
Alors, des journalistes vont vous poser des
questions. The journalists are going to ask questions to you, and they look very, very nice, most of them. They look very kind. And I hope you'll be able then to give them an answer. And I hope there won't be any mishap with this new experiment. So let's get going. Who wants to ask questions?
Alors vous approchez du micro, vous dites
Please draw close to the microphone, introduce yourself, and ask your question to Jean-Luc Godard. Good morning.
Bonjour.
Good morning.
Ça fait tout drôle de vous parler comme ça.
It's very odd to talk to you in this way. Olivier Bertali from Le Point. Good morning.
Vous allez bien?
How are you?
Oui, ça va.
I'm okay.
Je vous vois avec un cigare, donc vous avez l'air.
I see you have a cigar. You're looking pretty well.
Alors, j'avais une question pour vous.
I have a question for you.
Dans votre film.
In your film, the image book,
des idées.
You share ideas and thoughts about the Arab world, Syria, Iran, Palestine. The region is going through a critical moment with the transfer of the U.S. Embassy in Israel. What does this moment mean to you? What does it inspire by way of thought?
Moi, je suis juste qu'un fabricant de films.
Just make films.
Les films.
I make films.
Il faut. Je m'intéresse aux faits avec.
I'm interested in facts. Given my age, I'm interested more in facts than anything else. What's interesting in a fact is not just what's happening, but what's not happening. And the two go together. And you have to link them together. You can't just talk about what's happening, but people talk more about what's happening and not about what's not happening. And what's not happening can lead to a total disaster, a catastrophe. So personally, I can't say much more. Unfortunately, we show very little intelligence at the present. Thank you, Jean-Luc.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard.
Good morning, Monsieur Godard, France Presse.
Je voulais vous poser une question.
I wanted to ask you a question. You're back in Cannes 50 years after May 68, which was a major political moment. What's it like being back in Cannes in competition 50 years after May 68? To talk about politics, for you, is this a political film? You talk about wars in the Arab world, the manner in which the West is behaving towards the Arab world. So for you, is this a very political film?
No, j'ai essayé de parler d'après un roman.
No, I wanted my film to be based more on a novel. And
et c'est surtout comment les Arabes s'occupent d'eux-mêmes.
I wanted to show how the Arabs don't really need other people because they can fare well all by themselves. They invented writing, they invented many things. They have oil, more oil than is necessary practically. So I don't know. I think they should be left alone to deal with their own affairs.
pour leur dire. Quelques textes que j'ai mis sont des textes
dictate anything through a film. I quote Edouard Said in my film, together with other writers.
Voilà. Ce que je peux dire, un film, vous savez, n'est pas
you know, a film is not designed
pour non seulement montrer ce qui se fait, c'est le cas
to dictate anything. A film shows what's happening. Most of the films in Cannes this year and in preceding years show what is happening, but very few films are designed to show what is not happening. And I hope that my film, therefore, will show just that dimension. It depicts what is not being done, what is not happening. I think one has to think with one's hands and not only with one's head. What about May 1968 and the fact you're back in Cannes 50 years after May 1968? It's very pleasant, you know. At one point in time, a long time ago, there were 100,000 people who saw each of my films, and I wondered, well, after 50 years or 100 years, will so many spectators still come to see my films? Of course, often it's older people who come to see my films. And I have many, many memories of May 1968, of people who are now departed. Thank you.
Hello, Monsieur Godard. It's Peter Howell from the Toronto Star newspaper in Canada. Congratulations on your new film. I hope you can hear me okay. Shall I begin? Yeah. I have a question for you. There's a quote famously attributed to you where you say a film should have a beginning, middle, and end, but not necessarily in that order. I wonder with the image book whether you are revising that concept, and if you could also talk about what you think constitutes a film in the year 2018.
Alors un film, vous avez dit qu'un film a un début, un milieu et une fin, mais pas nécessairement dans cet ordre. Pensez-vous qu'avec ce film que vous nous présentez cette année, vous avez changé d'avis sur la question? Et pouvez-vous nous parler de ce que c'est que de faire un film en 2018?
Non, si vous voulez.
Well,
si j'ai dit cette phrase à l'époque,
I said that quite some time ago, it was to go against Spielberg and others who said there has to be a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. So, as a joke, I said to them that things shouldn't be in that order. There can be these three components, but in a different order. Of course, I didn't make this a real battle horse, but once I drew a parallel, which wasn't very successful. It was an equation, x plus 1 equals a child in primary school can easily understand that equation. If x plus 3 equals 1, then x equals minus 2. And when you produce an image, be it of the past, the present, or the future,
eh bien qu'il faut, pour en trouver une troisième, qui commence à être une vraie image ou impression,
have to do away with two images each time to find one really good one. It's like the equation. That's the key to the cinema, to a good film. But when you say it's the key, you shouldn't forget the lock as well.
Thank you very much.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard. Je suis Daniel Kortensch.
Daniel Kortensch
Frankfurter
from Frankfurt,
Germany.
Germany.
May I speak in English, please? You've missed a great premiere. It looked beautiful. Your film looked wonderful, and it sounded marvelous. It was wonderful. And I was wondering, people think that the cinema, as a theatrical experience, might be dying out shortly. What is your expectation? Will the theater, as an experience for big audiences to see intelligent films and sensual experiences, continue to survive?
Votre film est merveilleux, aussi bien au niveau du son que de l'image. Pensez-vous, comme certaines personnes, que le cinéma est en train de disparaître, est en train de mourir? Pensez-vous qu'on va encore pouvoir voir des films à l'avenir, surtout des films qui font réfléchir?
Ça, je peux pas vous dire.
Well, I can't really answer that question.
Parler de moi.
I can just speak of my own personal experience.
Pardon, que de parler d'un film. Et donc, je sais pas trop.
I really don't know how to answer your question. The film you saw, in any event, has a lengthy tale behind it. The French producer, gave up on the film, and then I received some support from a small Swiss association represented by Fabrice Araneo.
Si le film a accepté la gentille invitation de Thierry Frémaux de venir
The film kindly agreed to take up Thierry Frémaux's invitation to come to Cannes for the purposes of an advertisement, so that this little association or NGO could find some support and money above all, so the film could be finished. And we thought, therefore, that as we'd been given up on by the French producer, we had to reach abroad to find support. Of course, there are some countries where we can't screen our film because there's no proper sound system in the movie theater. And sometimes films need practically to be shown on a canvas. In the next 10 years, we think that in very few movie theaters, which are quite avant-garde and really keen on culture, that there they will screen my film, or films in general, and they will be sort of militant movie theaters. We believe that this should be a very joyful event, which leads people to think deeply. Thank you.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard. Ça fait
Good morning, Mr. Godard. I've been eagerly awaiting this conversation for quite some time, and I almost learned French, so I would be in a position to understand your films in the original language. First of all, I'm very sorry that your assistant, Pierre Essiande, died. You worked with him on Breathless. Yes, I remember Pierre so well, and I have great thoughts, wonderful thoughts about him. He was a splendid person who loved the cinema. There are 3 points to my question. First of all, in terms of In Praise of Love, I read somewhere that you said that the actual shooting of the film bored you. In this feature film, you've done away with filming. There are just archival images. Absolutely. That's what filmmaking is all about. We have archival footage. We can also talk about the future. The cinema has done a lot when it comes to depicting what has happened in the past, the things one might hope will happen in the future. So for me, I quickly understood that what was most important is not what we call the actual shooting, it's the editing. And the editing comes first.
le tournage, c'est de la post-production.
Filming is a sort of post-production, in fact.
Ça permet d'être beaucoup plus libre.
One can thus be much freer.
One
can think much more. Because editing, even digital editing, is done by hand. And as we say in the film, a man needs to think with his hands. Just imagine, for a few minutes, that you were forced to live for a whole day without using your hands at all. How would you manage? How would your head move? How would you eat? How would you love without your hands? You can't do anything without your hands. That's why my film, right at the very beginning, shows that everything is based on the 5 fingers. And when the 5 fingers work together, they make up a hand.
Est-ce que vous avez trouvé le prochain titre parce que vous partez de votre titre pour faire un film?
You base yourself on a title, and the title gives rise to a film.
Est-ce que vous avez trouvé le prochain titre parce
Have
que
you
vous avez
found your
dit
next
déjà
title?
que vous partez
Because you already said that you use a title, in fact, to make a film.
Merci.
No, I haven't found a forthcoming title. Maybe a title will find me if I'm fortunate enough to live for a few more years. Thank you.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard.
Good morning.
Je m'appelle Marie Chamberlain.
Marie Chamberlain.
Journal Vérité de Moscou.
I come from Moscow. Ah, Moscow.
Привет. Sorry for English. It's an honor to talk to living legend, first of all.
Parler russe, c'est une très belle langue.
Speak language. It's a very speak Russian. It's a very beautiful language.
No, it's English here most of for all. My question is very simple. There's a lot of Russian film extract in your latest movie. Which Russian film is the most significant for you? And if I may ask, what do you think about latest Jean Godard movie when Garel plays you?
J'ai pas compris la fin.
I didn't really understand the end of your question.
Il y a beaucoup d'extraits de films russes dans votre film. Quel est votre film russe préféré et réalisateur russe préféré?
Oh, il y a plusieurs. Il y en a plusieurs.
There are several Russian filmmakers who I love.
Les enfants jouent à la Russie.
We also have my film, The Kids Play Russian.
Qu'est-ce que je voulais dire? Eh ben, je m'en souviens.
What did I want to say? I can't remember now.
Je voulais vous dire, oui.
I wanted to say, yes.
Celui qui me paraît un des plus intéressants, c'est les 2 plans muets de la Terre de Dovzhenko.
Some of the most interesting films were in black and white. You see a man who's about to strike a blow and a woman who listens. What interests me?
Comment est-ce qu'il s'appelle?
What's the name again? Bernard said to me that he didn't really understand the title of this sequence, called the Central Region. Of course, the Central Region is a tribute to Michael Snow's film. I couldn't dwell on it at length, of course, in my film. The central part, or central region, is called that way because of the 5 fingers of the hand. And you have a central region in the hand. And this central region represents love. Because there's something interesting in today's world. Democracy is shrinking in Europe. Children are less pro-European, whereas in Africa, the Africans are making more children, whereas in Europe, there are fewer and fewer children. And it strikes me that perhaps there's more love in Africa than in Europe now.
Merci.
Bon, je pense qu'ils n'ont pas compris, hein.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard.
Good morning, Mr. Godard. Paulo from Portugal. I remember you in Lisbon some years ago when you were presenting the film Nouvelle Vague. New Wave. I have a very simple question. There's a key question when you see your films. What is the cinema? Have you found an answer to this question, which runs through most of your films?
Oui, mais la question, il n'y a pas de question centrale.
There is no key or central question. There are key questions or central questions, but peripheral questions too, on the sidelines, and they all go together. Mao Zedong did many massacres, but he did indeed talk about these two things that go together. The cinema, as I said to one of your colleagues, should consist not so much in showing what's happening, because that you can see around you every day. Films should show what's not happening and which you never see anywhere, including on Facebook.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard.
Good morning, Mr. Godard. Rodrigo Fonseca from Brazil. It's a pleasure to talk to you today.
I will ask in English, if not a problem for you. It's a more technical question. It's a wonderful movie, but I would like to understand how you have created the editing process of the film and the sound engineering of a film, such a beautiful film like this.
J'ai une question plutôt technique à vous poser. Comment avez-vous procédé pour le montage et même question pour le son?
Eh ben, pour le montage,
well, when it comes to the editing,
plus de films que pendant 4 ans que Thierry Frémaux on a vu pour son festival.
I watched perhaps more films in the space of 4 years than Thierry Frémaux has seen in his entire career at the festival. I wanted to see whether certain images and sounds in all the films that I watched really became meaningful, brought together in a film of mine, because there had to be some kind of a story. There had to be some kind of a storyline. And bit by bit, I gathered together these different images. Look at the title. The title changed to start with. It was An Attempt at Blue, and then it changed any number of times. Reference was made to images and to words. I think that there are things that a text or language cannot convey. The voice is not the same as speech, and the speech is not necessarily language. When it comes to the sound, ask Fabrice how all this was done. It took quite a lot of time, of course. The aim was to separate the sound from the image. We didn't want the sound to just be an accompaniment of the images. We wanted there to be a true dialogue, a true commentary, a running discussion between the sound and the images. I firmly believe that the Frères Lumière, when they filmed the arrival of the train in the train station, they were thinking of all this, as Langlois did in a very small film. Light is very important in Impressionism. What the Impressionists brought into art is light. And then Cézanne brought color, and color has something to do with speech, even if we're talking about Heidegger here. The sound should not be too close to the images for me. A perfect screening would be in a cafe instead of on a TV screen. You'd see the film as a silent film, and then the sound would come from here and there from a loudspeaker, and suddenly the person sitting in the cafe would realize that the sound and the images go together. Of course, that may take as long as the 100 Years' War, but I think it would be worthwhile to have that kind of experience.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard, Brian Johnson du Canada. Merci pour un film.
Thank you for this very beautiful film, which is scary at the same time. I wonder where you find the courage and the hope and the energy to continue making films. Because you are a kind of a passenger on board this history, which is full of horrors, yet very intense at the same time. Will you continue to make films? Of course, yes, absolutely, if I can. It doesn't really depend on me. It depends on my legs. It depends a lot on my hands, and it depends a little bit on my eyes. Of course, I might refer once again to courage. Most people today, and for quite some time, have had the courage to live their lives, but they often don't have the courage to imagine it any longer. I have the courage, at least, to imagine my life, and this makes it possible to continue and to board that train, the train of history. I'm also thinking about all the people who board the train in the morning to go to work, but who don't really have the courage to show much imagination, apart from those who work in startups.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard.
Good morning, Mr. Godard. It's an honor. My name is Anton Lin. I come from Moscow, from Russia. I work for a cinema newspaper. You have images in your film of joyful Arabia. What about what is real and what is imaginary? What about Russia in those terms? Does today's Russia exist for you, or is it just Eisenstein and other old films that you remember? Russia is a country that has had 2 or more revolutions. I cannot, of course, talk about Mr. Putin because I don't actually know him. I don't know Mr. Macron or Mrs. Merkel either. I'm interested in other things. In my preceding film, Goodbye to Language, we said that when the Russians belong to Europe or belong to Asia, that day they will cease to be Russian. There's something in Russia, still today, which touches me no end. We have to be kind to Russia. Dostoevsky used to say, one shouldn't ask too much of the soul. One has to be charitable and kind, and I will always be that way towards Russia. Thank you.
Bonjour, Monsieur.
Good morning, Mr. Godard.
I'm sorry, I speak in English. My name is Ayako Ishizu from Japan for Movie Plus Japan.
Mais c'est terrible, tous ces Japonais.
All these Japanese, all these Russians, all these French people who speak English and who don't speak their own language.
じゃあ、こんにちは、日本から来ました。Okay, well, actually, I'm sharing the birthday with you, like December the 3rd. Well, I was born in 1965, the December the 3rd. That year, you made a Peter Fu, I think, because that film is now the icon of this year's festival. So, this year, thank you for the innovative film, the image book. But now it seems you don't believe in acting or not. So that's my question. Thank you.
Je suis né le 3 décembre, comme vous. Nous avons donc le même anniversaire, sauf que moi, c'était en 1965, année de Pierrot le Fou, je crois. Et donc, ma question est la suivante. Dans ce film que vous nous montrez cette année, on a l'impression que vous ne croyez plus dans les acteurs. Est-ce exact?
Non? You speak Japanese. そうですね。
Écoutez, je ne peux pas vous dire.
Well, I can't really say. I don't want to quarrel with anybody.
Les acteurs ont beaucoup, et les actrices.
Actors and actresses, above all,
m'ont beaucoup aidé.
Have helped me no end.
Et aujourd'hui, je pense qu'ils sont trop.
I think that at present,
je ne sais pas, c'est leur problème.
I don't know. I guess it's their problem.
Je ne sais pas.
I don't know.
Je ne sais pas trop.
I really can't say.
Au début, on a fait aussi des films.
At the beginning, we made films
grâce à Jean Rouch,
without actors.
Beaucoup d'autres. Je pense que
any number of them, in fact.
De fiction.
I think it's really a problem more of fiction
de documentaires. Pour nous, c'est la même
documentaries.
Chose. Pour les acteurs, je crois que c'est autre chose. Ils sont un peu.
Something similar. For actors and actresses, perhaps it's different.
Dans la politique.
I think they're perhaps involved in politics, not in the sense of current affairs, but you know, not so long ago, there was a writer and a philosopher, Bernard Lefort, who said,
les démocraties modernes,
modern democracies,
en faisant de la politique un domaine de pensée séparé,
have turned politics into a separate way of thinking. Modern democracies contribute thereby to totalitarianism. I think that a lot of actors today contribute to totalitarianism in terms of the images filmed, as opposed to images that are actually thought, or that one has in one's mind.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Sorry for my English. I'm Eric from Italy. I'm really happy to speak with you. For me, you're the most brave, young and modern directors now. I will know, if possible, view a connection between the ending of Histoire Cinema and the ending of Livre d'Images with Fools. Thanks. Ci sono delle connessioni tra il finale di Histoire Cinema e il finale di questo film. Delle connessioni, se è possibile vedere qualcosa. Sì, Histoire Cinema. L'histoire du cinéma.
C'est une question d'Italie. Est-ce qu'il y a un lien entre la scène finale de votre film en général que vous présentez cette année, et toute l'histoire du cinéma?
Oui, bien sûr, pas toutes.
Yes, of course. Not the whole history of the cinema. You saw certain excerpts.
De tous ces grands noms.
You saw many very great, well-known names.
Parce que nous n'avons pas fait d'école de cinéma à l'époque.
We didn't go to cinema school at the time. We went to film libraries, and at film libraries we saw films which struck us as very contemporary.
Et qui pour nous n'étaient pas des films d'autrefois.
But they weren't films shot in the past, even if they were quite old films. They felt very contemporary, even if they were 100 years old. If you look at the way now,
Un opérateur de lumière
DOP films a scene for 10 minutes. Well, in the past, the spools lasted for 10 minutes.
Un autre aujourd'hui.
But look at how the DOPs work today. They film the same scene, be it for Facebook or TV.
Il n'y a pas de rapport. On n'y apprend pas grand-chose. On y apprend, à mon avis.
You don't learn much. You don't learn much.
C'est pour ça que je regarde souvent la
compared with these images shot in the past. That's why a TV without sound makes you think, well, if you suddenly get sound, you hear a commentary that just describes the image, so you don't learn anything more. We're living in a very strange, surprising world. I guess we just have to get used to it. But we can do things in a different way, too.
Merci.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Godard. I'm Kyle Buchanan from New York Magazine. I noticed that you used footage from the film 13 Hours, which was directed by Michael Bay, in the image book. I guess I'm curious what your feelings were about that film, and if you're generally familiar with his works.
J'ai remarqué que vous avez mis des extraits dans votre film d'un film de Michael Bay, 13 heures. Est-ce que vous connaissez ce film, son œuvre, et qu'en pensez-vous?
Écoutez,
well,
là vous me dites, je me souviens pas de ce film.
I don't remember that film.
Alors rappelez-moi en disant qu'est-ce qu'on voit dans ce texte.
Remind me of what you actually see in that part of my film.
Probablement, je me rappelle.
Then I'll probably remember the reference. But I don't remember either the title of the film or the name of the person.
Je pense que si je l'ai mis,
but I think if I inserted that footage there, it's because it contains something that I didn't find anywhere else.
It's the film set in Benghazi, and I believe it was sort of a military fire. It was in the Arabian portion.
C'est un extrait qui est tourné à Benghazi, et ce sont des militaires qui sont en train de tirer.
Non, je crois pas.
No.
Je crois pas que c'est ce film.
I don't
Il faudrait en discuter.
think that these images come from that film.
Profiter du numérique.
It's in the credits.
Il faut que vous puissiez me montrer
Maybe
ce film.
you should show me the film right away on your mobile phone. We could use digital technology.
Maybe after the press conference.
Du numérique. Donc on peut pas s'entendre. Pour moi, je n'ai pas mis.
For me, I didn't put an excerpt from that film in mine, but maybe I'm wrong. But you'll need to prove it to me.
Pourtant, partout, on dit, il suffit d'un
People
clic.
always say all you need to do is just to find the proof with a single click. So do the click.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard.
Good morning.
Je suis italien Radio Radicale.
I work in Italy.
D'abord vous remercier pour
I'd like to thank you for your tribute to my language in your films. And also in terms of the image book, you refer to hands right at the beginning of the film. And filmmaker who referred to beauty in the Quattrocento period of Italian art. Do you think that images and the cinema are really a matter of beauty as construed by artists in the past?
Un peintre que j'aime beaucoup, bien, je ne l'ai jamais vu qu'en reproduction.
Well, I've only seen a reproduction of that painting that you referred to.
Dans ces tableaux, on voit de la pensée.
In this painting, you sense real thoughts. I might refer to image, however, image plus sound. That's what you see in my film, and that's what I'd like to reply.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard.
Good morning, Mr. Godard. I work in Spain.
Je voudrais savoir pourquoi la référence à l'hommage à Catalogne.
Why you refer to Catalonia? Is it because of George Orwell or because of the current situation?
Non, mais c'était pendant le montage.
During the editing, the events occurred in Catalonia. And Orwell, well, you have to remember that the first title of Orwell's book was 1948. And as the editors took fright, they decided to call it 1984. And later, Orwell wrote his homage to Catalonia. So I do believe, indeed, that real films, the real cinema, that of Einstein and many others, many of the classics, that kind of the cinema is very close to anarchists. And that is why I wanted to refer to Orwell and Catalonia today. I believe that the cinema, as I conceive it, is a tiny Catalonia which finds it difficult to exist. Thank you.
Bonjour, Monsieur Godard. J'ai adoré votre film.
I adored your film. I think it's one of the greatest so far in the festival. It's a wonderful work of philosophy. You show quite a lot of violence, images of violence. You also refer to the mind and the spirit and its calm. Could you perhaps talk about that? This is an excerpt from a book by Edouard Said, who's Palestinian and lives in New York. It's a beautiful film. It's more than a book. It's a whole system of thought and philosophy. Almost all the films I have made up until 3 or 4 years ago did refer to violence. But deep within the images, things are actually very calm. I'm currently reading a book. It's a book on Cézanne. There was a lot of violence in Cézanne, yet a lot of inner calm at the same time. I believe one can combine the two things. And in my film, I pay tribute to these facts, and I think it's normal that all this violence be expressed in the Middle East currently.
Oui. Alors, Oui, Jean-Luc, merci. C'est Gérard Lefort de nouveau.
Gérard Lefort, once again. Thank you very much.
On va arrêter, non?
I think we'll stop there, perhaps. What do you think?
On va vous remercier. Je vais vous dire qu'il y a quelqu'un dans la pénombre que vous connaissez
There's someone
bien.
in the shadows who you know well, who I am sure
Bonjour, c'est Olivier.
would like to say hello.
Oui,
It's Olivier.
Il est là-bas. Il est avec nous.
There, and who's with
J'allais
you.
vous dire que je me
I
souviens
wanted to say
d'une rencontre il y a
that I
longtemps
remember
dans un café
a meeting quite some time ago in a café with the wonderful Claude
et vous
Davy.
étiez tous les deux
And you were both
deux jeunes petites brebis.
two young lambs who were watching the old wolf. Thank you very much.
Vous embrasse. Merci beaucoup.
Well, the lambs send you a warm embrace.